Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you're happy watching this. Just go in Tokyo, coming at you with some more. Oh, Hive! That was very quick. I was not expecting you to pop in so quickly. It is wonderful as always to see you. I hope you're doing very well today. Hope that life is not giving you any more stress than you feel like you are able to take upon your shoulders. I noticed that you had a cat protecting you from work. It's Friday, so you get to relax. That is lovely. I am a big fan of Friday and getting to relax. It sounds very nice. As nice as Friday I'm in love. I don't know. I suppose it depends how you feel about The Cure. Some people like The Cure, some people not so much. So, you know. But hopefully you're in love with life. I got to see an interesting term that got added as permitted yesterday. Oh, I gotta go into mod view. Let me, cause I don't remember yesterday, like at all. What? Oh, yes. 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 That did get modded. Did get permitted to mod mode. I will not because it is family friendly. Floppable was saying that someone had... No, I didn't. I didn't read it out loud. No. Once I saw it, I knew that was not a family-friendly term to throw out. Floppable was telling us that someone had... what? Like... no mask on? And coughed right in her face and said, "Ha ha ha, I have the Rona." And then to which Floppable elaborated with that term that is currently in the permitted terms for mod actions, and we all agreed with Floppable that was appropriate as a response. That's just gross. Honestly, there's really no place else you can go with it. So I guess we're all keeping our fingers crossed that Floppable does not come down with anything. I don't know why people gotta be like that. Hive, Australian or otherwise, like nobody's gotta be like that. And yet, they are? And I don't get it. I hate it though. Sorry, I've got like I had like a burp kind of sitting down low in my chest, and I was trying to get that out without being very loud about it, and then I announced that I had it, so I guess it's kind of a failure on my part to disguise the belch, as it were. There was something I was going to tell you, but I don't know, because Kronos has been getting extra sleep lately, and I kind of wanted to wait for Kronos to be here as well, but I guess I could say it multiple times throughout the stream. Did you know that Media Molecule is apparently hiring people on for hello Brain Meats, running a live service game thing? And I hate that. Like, I hate everything about that. It's why I'm not doing dreams tonight. I'm still kind of sussing out how I feel about this. But I am most disappointed. Actually, no, I did already tell Kronos about that, because we have been chatting on Discord, so I guess I didn't have to wait for that one. But yes, I was it's not feeling great about that. Honestly, why can I not get this to be where I need it to be? I don't know, and I just like... I have yet to see a game as live service that's been anything but an utter trash fire. So, you know, there's kind of that. From a certain perspective, Dreams and LBP are live service games. Are they? And I'm not meaning this like in the snarky kind of way, but like I'm not. Are they? Because it's not really my image when I think of live service as a phrase. But I admit I could certainly be wrong about that. They chart an evolution of delivery of content to users directly towards live service. So, less that they themselves are live services and more that they are precursors of such. Does that make sense? It just seems kind of like even less so with Dreams, because like Dreams, there's once you've got the game, there's no buy-in. I mean, what's the phrase I want? Not buy-in. There's no like additional cost so far. They're platforms for continued interaction with content being dropped from time to time, and in the case of LBP, opportunities for recurrent spending. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see it more. I could see a stronger case being made with LBP because of the DLC type of stuff. But if you're looking at it from the sense of like content dropped over time, then Dreams as well, because they do kind of do that. In fact, I think they got like a new thing that's dropping tomorrow. Why is this flimsy cutting through the desk? I don't like that. I don't want that flimsy to cut through the desk. I just want paper. Oh, fudge, excuse me. I didn't mean to yawn like that. Just got I guess I still got like trying to readjust my energy expenditure, if that makes sense. Because I gotta tell you, like, work has been leaving me feeling plenty bushed. And my sleeping patterns are all over the shop recently, and I hate that. Like, I'm not a fan of that, me. Paper peel back, sticky note. I mean, might have to do sticky note, but I don't like it. I don't like it. It sucks. I don't like it. I mean, it kind of does, though. Cinema ticket's not going to work for what I want. Perhaps sticky note. No, that's definitely not right. Does anybody use phone chips anymore? Like, are they even a thing? I feel like they're not a thing anymore. Metaverses are only the next step in the ethos of what MM offers users with respect to providing platforms that democratize narrative and experience creation in as much as how things can be tokenized and monetized by users. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I guess I just I don't know. I guess I'm just disappointed, you know? Like, I kinda hoped that MM would stay true to an ethos that I think that I projected onto them, that perhaps was not ever really there. Quill, it is wonderful to see you. Why do you not pierce your ears? Is there something that is disallowing you from doing so? Are you like, would work say nay to that? I know my work is a little bit no. Is that like the new trend in spam bots, Hive? With like lots of repeated letters? I should keep that in mind, cuz I haven't kept like track of what the spam bots are up to these days. And I really should. Oh, I just saw a string of nonsense characters and my brain registered, oh, it's That's fair. That's fair. At least we've determined that Quill is not in fact a spam bot, so Hive almost shot me, but had self-control that puts cops to shame. See? And this just like this just puts lie to cops rabbiting on about how they're always under threat. I don't think I have anything that looks like a bowl. Because I feel like I need something that looks like a bowl. Perhaps a bowl of ramen. I bet there's nothing that even vaguely looks like that. Cake tin? I mean, it says cake on it. That's not really the look I want. I guess we can go with it. I don't know how I feel about it though. But to the question, Quill, is there a reason that you could not pierce your ears? And when you say you wanna get your ears pierced, are you talking like wee little things, or are you talking like you want big old ears like mine? Because mine are big old ears now. The piercing ears thing is mostly just a fear of reprisal from family. Doubt anyone else would care. Well, to the extent that that it matters, I'm doing the double fist pump for you getting your ears pierced and fulfilling a personal goal. I mean, your personal goal, not my specific personal goal. That would be weird. That would be weird. But yeah, it's fun. And you could eventually work them up to the ginormous. I don't look at myself in a mirror any more often than I absolutely have to, and it turns out though that 22mm piercings are really quite large. Oh, well, that's 100% fair. I can't deny that. If you are not taking care properly of your ears, then the tunnels can do some serious damage. I've got a little bit of a blowout underneath my right ear, but it seems to be kind of slowly getting better as long as I don't aggravate it too much. I also wish your friend didn't show you pics. That's really uncalled for, honestly. Like, at least without warning. You know, you can't just be springing that kind of stuff on people. There's a ball of yarn that might look like noodles that I need to figure out where the heck it is. I would have sworn that it was in Stitchem, but I didn't see it. I mean, gotta have Kronos eating noodles. I mean, well, those are kind of noodle-like, but not really. There we are. There we are. It's our ball of string. That is really not... That doesn't really look like ramen. And I kind of hate it. To be honest. If we're gonna be honest, I kind of hate it, but I'm working with what I got here, so that's just the way it's gonna have to be. Anyways, I just want the normal vanilla ear piercings right now. Well, I hope that you feel comfortable enough to get them eventually, and not be quite so concerned about your family's opprobrium? Potential opprobrium? That doesn't look right. Like, that doesn't look right at all. No, that's definitely that's not gonna work. For the ramen, not gonna work. How do we... What if... I got an idea. It's wacky, but it just might work. But what I need is... you. Arachno! How you doing, yo? It is wonderful to see you, as always. I hope that life is treating you very, very well. I hope that there's no more stress going on than you feel like you're capable of dealing with at the moment. But it is a pleasure, and you're doing well. I love to hear that. Not the and dimension. I mean, is there... Should we be concerned about the and dimension? Okay, we need it like this big. But this is gonna be such a pain in the butt. Oh god, like, I'm gonna hate everything about this, aren't I? I am. Why do I do this to myself? I was just trying to type something else, but accidentally sent before I finished it. That is 100% okay, Arachno. Happens to us all sometimes. I'm gonna have to get used to these piercings, like, clattering in my ears, because it's really quite loud, and they bang against the, they bang against my headphones, which is amusing, but not quite, you know, it's kind of distracting. It's not really what I need, though. I want this to look like ramen. A live service game, if following the same mission statement that MM has followed, would be a game that allows people to make games with MM selling more and more models, textures, sound packs, etc. to play with. I mean... yeah... And I guess that is basically what they've done with LBP. But... I don't know, I still just don't... That could kind of work. I mean, not the live service thing, but the thing I'm doing right now. I feel like that's soup-like enough. Except now that you can see that, and... there we go. If they're working in collaboration with Sony, we all know why Sony bought Bungie, and it wasn't for Destiny. have no idea why Sony bought Bungie? I mean, that's not even me, like, being snarky. Like, I really don't know why Sony bought Bungie. For the jumping. I mean, that's a good reason when you get down to it. Oh wait, cups have to be upside down, don't they? They do. I freaking... They bought Bungie because Bungie didn't die when it tried to make a live service game, and they want that expertise. So, like, Bungie MM mashup? When? Is that what we're going for? Because I don't know how I feel about any of that. Food? Why am I putting so much effort into this? This is just silliness. Please let me put Mr. Chef in a Sony Station game? What? If you must, I guess? Media Molecule. Media Molecule is the makers of LBP and of Dreams. They are currently hiring for someone to manage a live service game, and it's got me feeling some kind of ways. And they're not, like, good ways, basically. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, do I want to... I mean, if you want to try out for it. I'm just kind of thinking, do I want to still do Dreams, like, as a stream? It'll be at least as successful as Anthem. I mean... Nothing could be less successful than Anthem, right? You'd have to struggle. Anthem's the one where they left the, Wait, what? Anthem's the one where they left, like, the Christmas decorations up for, like, 6 months longer than they were supposed to? Am I wrong? I totally forgot Babylon's Fall. Just absolutely forgot about it. Does not even exist in my mind. The game that was discounted to $20 within 2 months of release. I love it. I love it. I guess that's I mean, that is sitting. I did want sitting. Why are you so far away? Why do you gotta be like this? It is indeed possible to do worse than Anthem. It just seems a very low bar to clear. Anthem destroyed people's PS4s and still lasted longer than Babylon's Fall. Where's that hat? I can't deal with Anthem right now. Where's the dragon hat? Just give me the dragon hat. Thank you. And well, you are very high off the counter, so that's probably no. Don't what? What are you doing? You're not anywhere near the freaking ramen though. Why you gotta be like this? Why do you have to hate me so? New conspiracy theory, Babylon's Fall was made bad on purpose to lower the bar for games? Maybe it was a tax write-off. I mean, it's worked so well for Warner Brothers. Did you not hear about how someone ripped Kratos out of God of War, stuck the model into an arena that continuously spewed monsters that run directly towards you in Unity, then published it through a backdoor publishing program onto, is it onto the PS Store? Because I did hear about that. Onto Xbox consoles, okay. So I was a little bit off, but not by too much. I was only a little bit off. I did hear about that, and that's hilarious, honestly. I love everything about that. Okay, now... how do we get the arm where I need it? So if Xbox games get Kratos, give PlayStation gamers John 11:7, the man whose only personality point is he loves to win. What? Wait, what? Hive, what does that even mean? I'm not even being snarky, I'm like completely confused. What does that even mean? Who is John 117? That's a Halo thing? That's Mr. Halo. He has a name, and it's Mr. Halo. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, Floppable, it is wonderful to see you tonight. I hope that you're doing very well. I hope that life is being very kind to you. As always. Wait. This doesn't go here. This goes here, right? R2. If life's not being decent, then I'll just let me know, and I'll give it a swift kick in the tuchus. He doesn't, in fact, love to be told to do a thing. He will do what he is told if it will allow him to win. Well, we do have the greatest minds. Like, the greatest minds of our generation that weren't destroyed by whatever it is that Ginsburg is rabbiting on about in Howl. They're all here right now, is the thing. If it won't allow him to win, he will do his own thing. I just hate this character more and more. Is that fair? For me just to find this character, like, vaguely loathsome? Why does it look like he's taking a selfie? Also, does Kronos have teeth? I know that seems like an absurd thing for me to ask, but I mean, like, when Kronos has his character model, does he put teeth on the character? Because I honestly don't know. And I forgot to ask last week. Now, Kronos, if you could just, like, be here, and then I could ask you about your teeth. Why do I have to be so komakai? He's a child soldier made by a horrific monster of a woman, and that's portrayed as an unequivocal good for humanity. That's lovely. I love that for us. This doesn't look like Kronos is using chopsticks. And I feel kind of bad about that. I suppose you could hate an orphan who was kidnapped by a secret sect of the Na'vi and given illegal gene therapy and cybernetics to turn him Hold on a second. Turned him into a super soldier, and because those procedures didn't kill him, he got educated from age 7 onwards that his purpose is to kill who he is told to kill. Oh, the Navy! I thought you were talking about the characters from Avatar? It's the new Navy adverts. Hey, listen! Hey! Link, over here. Can I get some noodles in here? I feel like I need some noodles in here. Where will you show up? I think maybe this will work. I mean, that's how they do it in superliminal advertising. Superliminal advertising. Not subliminal. Superliminal. It all fits together now. Everything makes so much sense. I think. I'm gonna go with it makes sense. Okay. I'm not hip. Hive, I'm not with it. I haven't seen a Simpsons episode in a very long time. Oh my gosh, that actually kind of works. It's actually a US military project to just attach a Navi to every single high school students to annoy them into recruitment. They'll assume it's the only thing that'll shut the Navi up. I mean, that's pretty cagey on the part of the US military. So I gotta give them that much. Evil, but also cagey. What's superliminal? Opens window and shouts, "Hey you, join the Navy." Okay. Walks off to join the Navy. That makes 100% perfect sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that in the first place. When was the last Simpsons episode that I saw? And was it terrible? What season were they on in, like, say... I'm gonna guess 99? What season were they on in 99? Because that was probably the last one that I saw. Pretty much exactly what they do, but Navi is more like Recruiter Johnson, who is different from John 117, right? Like, these are completely different people. I had a concept in my head a while ago of a technology that would stop adverts playing for products that you already own. After all, it's redundant. But then the realization occurred that I just make every single ad super annoying, like just the most insufferable thing imaginable, just so you want to make it stop. So they'll go out and buy the product just to stop the advertising? That's super sneaky. I don't like any of this. It'd be kind of funny short story idea if I were a writer worth a darn. You could definitely expand that into a short story idea. Why did the music stop? Os! Phantomstrom! How you doing, yo? I used one of your levels as an example in today's LBSP episode of a simple eye candy level done well. So thank you, actually. I'm glad that you dropped by so that I could say thank you. I'm a bit busy, but I'm watching here. That's quite alright. Phantom, don't worry about it at all if you're a little bit busy. It's a pleasure to have you anyways, and I hope that you are having a very nice day. Well, thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for keeping interest in LBP high. I know that you are doing your part as well. I'm doing pretty well, actually. I had a nice weekend, and work is tomorrow, and I'm actually... I mean, excited is not the right word, but, like, I'm happy to be working, and it should be a pretty decent day, so this is good. The shape is getting too complicated. You can't add anything more to it. Listen, buddy, don't tell me what I can and cannot do. Hive says, Floppy, I showed you the mock World Baby Wii box art, right? Oh, is that the one with the, like... with Mark Zuckerberg on it? Yeah, I hate that. I mean, you didn't necessarily show it to me, but I have seen it elsewhere, and I hate it. It's awful. Is that the future, Hive? Is that what we're looking at with the whole metaverse thing? Yeah, they can't even get to the level of PlayStation Home. PlayStation Home was actually pretty banging looking. Like, it always ran like hot garbage for me. I only went into it a couple of times because I think there were games that had, like, free costumes or something if you play PlayStation Home. I know I booted it up once or twice, but I don't remember why. But, like, it actually didn't look that bad. Is it bad that I want to make a game called World Baby now? No! I mean, I 100% support you in your desire for world babyhood? If that's even a word? It probably isn't. Alright, so if we freeze the scene here, we're still gonna have to worry about putting in a ground. Because I think that's going to show up, so... I guess it doesn't really matter what we use, because I'm just going to delete this once I take the picture. World Baby needs a secret Pitbull ending. Like the singer Pitbull. Is that, do we mean like the singer Pitbull? Because I don't know, does anything really need Pitbull? I know I told you, but I love that Kojima tidbit I learned earlier. That's so weird. Pitbull is wait, what? Really? I thought he was just a bald guy on a boat with like a lot of people in bikinis. That's literally my only image of Pitbull. That's one of his sobriquets. Nothing needs Pitbull. See, this is what I mean. Nothing really needs Pitbull. Pitbull is surplus to demand. Oh, Ludo! It is wonderful to see you tonight, Ludo. I hope you're doing very, very well. Hope that life is treating you kindly, not giving you any more stress than you personally feel like you could deal with at the moment. Okay. Wait. Crumbs. Crumbs. Well, I could just make the floor longer. Folks, Hideo Kojima stumbled upon and enjoying a Moe High School orphan secret police counter-terrorist anime because he was trying to stream Licorice Pizza. I love that. Oh wait, Ludo says, gonna go record podcasts in a hot minute, it's all good. Ludo, I'm very much looking forward to your podcast. I am sure that it is going to be a banger. An absolute, just a total banger. Okay, we put it like that. Maybe depth of field it a little bit so the floor is not so sharp. Portcast the Fallen is an unreleased FromSoft boss for sure. Oh, definitely. Definitely. And we need one last little piece. Do you think that Portcast would be like would be a toughie? Quill? Like, or would Portcast be like a complete pushover? I bet he'd be a pushover. I hope you like movies talking about faking the moon landing. I am interested in movies that are talking about faking the moon landing. Like, I don't know if they are 100% my jam, but they're definitely something I could... pushover is something that's easy to defeat. Like an opponent that's really easy to beat, you call them a pushover. Also somebody who's like really easy to convince to do things, you could also call a pushover. Portcast would be an early boss that people get complacent against and would get mocked when they die to him live on Twitch. I like that, actually. That's hilarious. Can we get Portcast in the game now? They're a pushover because in a fighting situation you would be victorious by simply pushing them over. Yes. Yes. That is a very concise way to explain it, Hive, and thank you. Hive, why did you never come over here to teach English? You would be masterful at explaining idioms. Portcast is now Reese's Stream lore. Yes. Yes. And I'm here for it. I mean, literally here for it, because I'm doing the stream. Alice, it's wonderful to see you tonight. We heard that you're going to be doing your podcast soon, so thank you for dropping in for at least a little bit before you start up. But it is always wonderful to have you here, and I hope that you are doing very well. It's just that you actually took that thing I said and made it make sense to everyone. Wait, no, I think it's reversed. Hive, I think that you took the thing that I said and made it much easier to follow. You certainly used fewer words than I did, and when you're explaining idioms... Oh, that was talking to Quill. Okay! Oh my god! Don't I feel full of myself now? Also, many flywheels, don't like that. Why do you keep on making things, black? I can't remember the particular term that they would use, so... Quill says I was already working on that message when you sent yours. I'm very tired and typing slow. No, you did a good job, Quill. Yeah. Quill says I'm thinking Portcast would be... would have been a petty knight who fell to unspecified evil when trying to murder a group of smugglers. Isn't that like... Couldn't that just be like 90% of the side characters in any given FromSoft game? Pinwheel's very funny as a boss, though. I think I've missed Pinwheel. That Don Quixote. That Don Quixote, just a Santa Claus hat wearing penguin? Okay, you know what? I want to retract my assertion and put forward that Portcast is their game's patches. Patches is the one that everybody hates, right? Everybody hates patches? Alright, I need to do a thing that I did not do at first. I love patches. Do you though? Do you really? I mean, if you do, that's cool. We appreciate your love for patches and we support it. I never played Elden Ring, so I don't really know the lore. Patches is lovable, and so that is a lovable so-and-so who is up to no good. The best kind, honestly. He's such a prickly little turd. I love that. Oh, wait, did you? Oh, Turd was caught by Automod. Automod, that is 100% family friendly? Why would you... Automod, please. Automod, please. Stop this. Why... Why does this... Oh, we don't want to disable the controllers. That was the problem. Prickly Little Turd is nice family-friendly way of putting what I wanted to say. I mean, honestly though, I love it when characters are real jerks in funny ways. I mean, it's always kind of nice. I appreciate it. Wait, for real? That's hilarious, but also completely unexpected? Because if you spare him, he becomes a vendor who sells you more healing grasses. Well, fancy that. Why are you not turning this camera on? Why you gotta be like this, game? No, seriously, game, why do you gotta be like this? Don't do this to me. What the fudge? Wait, wait, wait. He's an armored core? What does that even mean? Wait, like, they just... Do they just keep cramming this guy in? That's so weird. I mean, amusing, but also really weird. Alright, now, is this gonna work or is this not gonna work? This better work, because I spent an awful lot of time getting this silly thing to do the thing that I want. Yosh! Thank God! All of that work just for this. Just for this. This is the entire reason that I needed to do all of that. I hate it. I hate it so much. I mean, it is a success of a form. It is a success of a form, but I'm gonna need to... I gotta change that material, because that's not gonna work. Yeah, we need it to be kind of brighter. Disco, what actually is wrong with you? We need to have a discussion about what is wrong with you. Nope, we need that nice and opaque. It does have like the nice blur of a poorly transferred image in a 1970s TV news broadcast, so I do appreciate that. And now I don't need any of this stuff. Goodbye. Good day to you, sir. I love that even Metal Wolf Chaos has the Moonlight Sword. Wait, who's Metal Wolf Chaos? Besides somebody with like an absolute awesome name? In Dark Souls 2, you can get the Slav Squat emote that Patches and I used to use. Patches and I used to use it so much. Oh, like the Yankee Squat. Alice says it's a mech game about the US president having a mech. Wait, isn't that just Sinfest? I'm pretty sure that's just Sinfest. But I don't think we can actually discuss Sinfest, because there's no way that it would stay family friendly. Metal Wolf Chaos is from FromSoft's mech game where you're the 47th president of the United States. Oh, so we're almost like there. Because we're on like 46 right now, right? It's a parody of American machismo post 9/11. Wait, so this is actually like... Wow. Because I thought it was an older game, but apparently not. Everybody's having a good time at Sinfest, that's what you could say. I could not say that. Ludo, I mean, I could say that, but it would be, I'm pretty sure, a lie. Hive says, I will say again, Metal Wolf Chaos is the game about the President of the United States stealing the presidential mecha to fight the vice president who took over a country in a coup. Is the vice president also a pigeon, like in Hatoful Boyfriend? Because we know how the pigeons, we know how they feel about their coups. It's a real game. It was for the original Xbox as a Japan exclusive title, but it later got re-released for Xbox One, PC, and PS4. And it came out in 2004. It sounds like such a mid-90s game. Like, it sounds like the game with cats, like the whole all your base are belong to us deal. I'm glad that this is not the case, but I'm also just weirded out. Now, I did see an earth, and I might want to use that earth instead of the thing that I'm using right now. I need to check something, though. Get me a rotating disc. That's not gonna fall down. Okay, good. The whole thing was already in English with glorious voice acting. Okay, I gotta write this down. Metal Wolf Chaos. And by write this down, I mean just put this in the Google search. So I can look at it after the stream. Also, apparently I can't spell. Because Metal Wolf Chouse is not a thing. Wow. Is this a giant Elvis impersonator? Is this a giant Elvis impersonator fighting a robot? Wow. I feel like we have to stream this someday. And I don't... Is it on PlayStation 4? It is, in fact, on PlayStation 4. I don't know if I have nearly the drugs for that. The re-release is called Metal Wolf Chaos Smiley Face. I love that. I love it. I love it. I mean, that's what the XD is supposed to be, right? Like, it's supposed to be a big old smiley face. Now, where's our cloth earth? I want to find this one thing and just check this out before I go to take my break. What the heck? Why? Okay. I mean, it's... Oh god! That's terrible! Sumo, why can't you make spheres? What is stopping you from making a competent sphere? Sumo? What is this? What is this? This is... It's hideous. I hate it. Making it larger does not help. Sumo, I feel like we need to have words. Who hurt you? Honestly, though. What? Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta hurt me, Sumo? I hate it. I hate it so much. Also, there's no Japan on this earth. Presaging the fact that the Japanese servers were going to be shut down, perhaps? Okay. I mean, it's coming along. I don't think anything else that I need to do on it tonight. would be super enjoyable to watch. So I think what I'm going to do right now is I am going to take a short break, sort some bio stuff, have some orange juice, but not coffee. Because I do need to get sleep tonight because I do have work tomorrow. I can't be doing one of these, like, don't fall asleep to 4 o'clock in the morning deals again. But I'm gonna take my break, have my stretch, have some orange juice and a cigarette, and I will be back in, we'll say 5-ish minutes. Right, we are back. Hold on, what did I miss? Got a new conditioner, and boy is my hair curly. Now gonna have the nicest hair in 2 to 4 years. Oh, that's lovely, Quill. I hope that it works out well for you. I hope that you enjoy the curly hair. Personally, I would like if my hair was a little straighter and therefore like less likely to become a rat's nest. But that's been kind of like a long-term thing for me, or at least whenever I did have hair. Flopple says I got a new sea salt spray for my hair. I think it's a bit better keeping things feeling soft while retaining that hold that it really needs to. I also, Ludo, did not know that was a thing that people put in their hair. But if it works, it works. Yeah, it makes things hold better throughout the day while adding a little bit of waviness. Oh, like because of the sea. Right. Quill says, I think the way I experience things has shifted a bit. Really love the smell of my conditioner, which is a completely new experience. Basically, my go-to, and this is back to Floppable, my go-to routine is flat iron my hair, then sea salt spray it for a little bit more controlled waviness than my natural hair. I just bundle up my hair in 2, like, buns at the top of my head. And, it says girl just enough, without being in my face. Because I really don't like the hair in my face. Luda says, I really don't like what my hair does when it's been in the ocean, so I think this one ain't for me. That's fair. Quill says, I think I need the curls because I have a longish face, and straight hair makes me look a bit horsey, if that makes sense. I can dig it. Like, I think that's an unkind assessment of that look, and yet I totally understand what you mean and why you would want to avoid it. Like, so yeah, no, I dig it. I've met kind of horsey girls in my life. What was I gonna say? There was a thing, and then it just, poof, it just disappeared on me. Just right out of my brain meats. And that's okay, because if it disappeared out of my brain meats, it probably wasn't that important for me to remember, but also, you know, it's kind of a little bit frustrating. I did want to take a picture, because I want to share this with Kronos in case he does not show up tonight. Straight vertical lines aren't my friend. That's fair. Like, yeah, I mean, I cannot and would not say anything against that. It would certainly be weird for me to do so. There we go. Got ourselves a picture. Ludo says, I already got a bit of curls because my Italian DNA strands. I don't know where my curls come from, because I don't think that any of the DNA I apparently have is known for curly hair. But there you go. I mean, are the French known for curly hair? Quill says, I think mine's from having ethnic Jewish heritage on my mom's side. Okay. Alright, I think we might be done with this part of the stream. So let's wait till the little saving icon goes away so that I don't accidentally crash the game. I'm gonna give this an extra save. Please don't explode. And then we're gonna go and take a look at some levels. See what the community has spun up for us tonight. I don't know. I am kind of like half looking forward to the day when I can just do like a a major buzzing and just like have. I just want like a bit in front that I can spike out a little bit. Oh, Des, it is wonderful to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope that life is treating you very, very well. That your family is doing well as well. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I still have this very weird on and off relationship with my hair. Like I've been enjoying it more than I expected. Like honestly, a lot more than I expected. But at the same time, it is kind of a pain in the butt. Just kind of a pain in the butt. Now, what were the team picks? Theater Fever with Marlon Random. That might be fun. Alpie's Level got a team pick, which is not surprising, but is very happy. And I played Toggle Sandcastle Platformer, and I don't think I was super impressed by it. I want to check out this Theater Fever. That could be fun. This is by Whimsy with a double underscore. Hopefully it'll be a time. It'll be exciting. Des says nearly finished lunch, then back to work. They got you working all the time, Des. Des, did you ever get that... Let me see if I can remember this correctly. Like, wasn't there something that they were kind of mucking up with your, like your position at work? I feel like that you had some kind of complaint because they'd screwed you over somehow. Did you ever get that sorted? You're waiting on a panel hearing. Alright, well I'm gonna keep the toes crossed then. And hopefully that'll work out. Cloth Kid, glad you could make it to the premiere of my newest picture. But I'm afraid we have a problem. I forgot to get popcorn at the concession stand and the movie starts in 2 minutes. Oh my god. If we're gonna make it there before previews are over, you'll need to swim through these pools of Diet Cola. When you enter Diet Cola, you will drift on in one of the 1-4 directions until you reach the other side. Oh, it's like Celeste. A Yankee? Oh, because of the haircut. Yeah, I guess Marlon Random is kind of a Yankee. Oh god, why did they have to use this song? I hate this song. I am not a fan. This is not the worst song on the, Wait, what? How did... Oh, that's right, I gotta grab that. It's not the worst song in the LBP3 soundtrack, but I dislike it. Tan Pants is the worst one. Tan Pants is an awful song, and I hate it. And we will not be listening to it, because I do not dislike myself that much. Have you heard the Blind Guardian cover of this song? No. Should I? Is it really... Is it awesome? I'm gonna assume that it's awesome because you said... You asked if I'd listen to it? Oh, okay. I see how that works. I don't like it, but I see how it works. Do you want to hear a cheesy German power metal cover of this song? I do not, in fact. I had this song sung at me because I do in fact have very red lips. That's certainly an interesting flex. I mean, not that you're flexing, but that other people would be flexing at you with your lips being red. It's very confusing. The whole thing is very confusing. Wait, what do I do here? There was a button. Oh, I had to hit it twice. It's Mr. Sandman. I'm not a fan. Also, like, we haven't seen oh, I guess we have. Never mind. The worst thing is, like, the song is freaking catchy. Wait, what? What? Blind Guardians rule. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this level. I mean, it's not awful. And the mechanic is kind of neat, but it's also kind of annoying. No, fudge! Oh, I think I see. Oh! Okay, that's cute. That's cute. I appreciate that. CW for that video if you're afraid of clowns. I am not, in fact, afraid of clowns. I am 100% okay with clowns. Although I do realize that a lot of people aren't, so... Wait, what? What do you want, Level? What? You gotta... Right, you gotta blow. Well, what the heck? What about the 90s version of the clown from It? Oh, the one played by Tim Curry? Masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. Way better than Bill Skarsgård. And I liked... Kind of. Bill Skarsgård's... Is that... Am I saying his name right? I might be misremembering. I mean, I kind of liked his take on Pennywise, but... well, I liked his take on Pennywise more in the first game than I did in the first game. More in the first chapter than I did in the second. But Tim Curry is way more fun. Oh, it's just not pulling up levels. You ever think about how we had to invent clowns in order to be afraid of them? Truly man-made horrors. I mean, you're not wrong, I guess? Well, does the 240p, like, does it add? Quill, don't ever stop. Quill, don't ever stop. Does it add to the effect, Hive? Also, I guess that they just they're not gonna show me my level. I want to see how many people played my level, yo. It actually makes it painful to listen to because of the artifacting. Holy crud! 10 whole people played my level? This is shocking. I am shocked. Oh, Astro! It is a pleasure to see you, Astro. I hope that you're doing very, very well. I hope that life is being very kind to you. I kind of hate that, like... The ending of It Chapter 2 is basically the ending of the web serial Worm, and it's awful in Worm, and it's pretty awful in It Chapter 2. Because it's basically like, let's bully something to death. And I don't know, I mean, I guess that's a message that we could teach people, but... Wait, how did somebody not complete this level? This level was... This was played by 10 people. It was played 11 times in total, and yet it was only completed 9 times. Now, I'm gonna show you this level, even though I don't usually like to show off. Oh, Astro, that sucks. Is it a weather thing? Are you getting storms? Hive says, anyhow, I knew a friend who wasn't afraid of clowns until we taught her about clown eggs. Clown eggs are... I mean, clown eggs are kind of a lot. Now, I don't generally like to show myself off, but, like, just the fact that somebody couldn't finish this level, kind of... I'm kind of concerned. Because it's like, it's literally a straight line. There are no hazards in the level. I don't think I put in any way that you could actually die. Because it's only supposed to be a gallery. Oh, I should have put a better camera on that. There was one last night, but it's found fine now. It's just an old building, I guess. I mean, Ludo, that's gotta be it, because there's literally no other way that you could die in this level. I mean, I guess the checkpoint's not an infinite checkpoint, so you could blow up your character, like, through the menu. I guess if you did that 5 times, you could die? But it might be an infinite checkpoint. Anyways, I just made a gallery to show off how you could do costume galleries. Because I reviewed a costume gallery for today's episode, and it was... kind of poop. From a butt. I hated it. I mean, I didn't hate it, I shouldn't say that, but... Quill says, I saw a tweet from Case Explosion that said, the world if clowns didn't lay eggs in their victims with a picture of a future city. I almost died from the wretched laugh that emerged from me like a baby clown. That's good though. I like that. I didn't need that thought in my brain, but here we are. Sorry about that, Astro. These things do tend to happen sometimes though. I actually really liked how this level turned out. I'm quite pleased. I'm guessing it's about the clown eggs and the future city. Oh, PtaER played. That's really nice. It was the clown eggs. I know. I figured it had to be that one. If it was gonna be anything, it'd have to be that one. I don't need my own booth because I made it. Oh my gosh! Phantom Strom! You played my level! Oh, you absolute sweetie! I don't know if Phantom Strom is still here, because he'd said that he was busy, but... that was... I'm touched. I'm super touched. The clown eggs, by the way, Astro, are not how baby clowns come around. That's, like... that part of it is a joke. I'm gonna send you the links anyways, because why not? Please do. Honestly, I'd love to see them. Some things are unavoidable. I love the way you put that. It's like, Some knowledge will find its way to you whether you like it or not, and apparently clown eggs are just one of those things. These blind guardian covers have jacked up my YouTube playlist algorithm so bad. Is that, like, is that bad? Like, do they attract bad recommendations from YouTube? I want to. What's the DLC from this level? Because I honestly have no idea. Clown eggs are actual eggs that clowns paint their face paint on and store in a registry in order to trademark the clown pattern. Yes. That is the actual thing about the clown eggs. The red cat costume? Who? What? Really? Oh yeah, yeah, Astro. It's like that's totally a real thing. And the intern costume? I didn't use these in the level, did I? Oh wait, the shirt is from the intern costume. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And then what is the red cat costume giving us? Maybe the skirt? The skirt might be from that costume. It's an industry quirk like actors needing unique stage names in the UK. I didn't know that, Quill. That is going to be my new thing for the day. Because I had no idea that that was a thing. Like, it's actually required? That's so wild. Welcome back, Des. You missed me playing my level, and that's perfectly okay, but you did miss it. Oh my god. My Bloomin' Onions level is 11 years old. I hate everything about that. That is not... I mean, the inexorable march of time and everything, and I understand how that is a thing, but I still hate it so much. Wait, there's no... I thought I couldn't edit these levels because they had the Marvel kit? But there's no Marvel kit in here. Does that mean... Hold on a second. I gotta check something. I bet I used the Marvel kit in the Kanji Club, though. Because that would be too easy. Wait, why doesn't it let me see what... Why doesn't it let me see what, DLC is in here? That's... weird? That should show me the DLC? Why? Why? Because if I can actually... If I can actually get the DLC, I could finally finish this level, and that would make me really happy. Because I put a lot of work into this level, and it just kind of broke. Quill says I learned it from Abigail Thorne from PhilosophyTube, who'd had an annoying time getting their previous stage name due to it being similar to someone from like 50 years ago. Hey. I bet this is not going to load. Because this level hates loading. this is the level that I was working on when the Japanese servers got shut down, and it's I liked it, even though I lost like half of it to a profile corruption. But it's like, it's huge and giant and chunky, and I don't think it's actually gonna load in. And I also think that there's like some serious logic faults in it. Blind Guardian, dream a little dream of me. And Mr. Sandman. Are these cowgirls Blind Guardian? Hive? Because I have no idea who Blind Guardian is, honestly. Quill says, I haven't followed her work since she was a big stan during ContraPoint's last big anti-MB blowout. That's pretty much... I don't know if it was during the last anti-MB blowout, but that... during one of those... is when I dropped off of Philosophy Tube as well. Actually, it might have been the anti-MB blowout previous to the one that you're talking about, because this was... I stopped following Philosophy Tube before Abigail came out, so I've not seen any of Philosophy Tube's episodes as Abigail. There's been so many. Yeah, like, there was this episode, and it was like, it was right after I figured my stuff out, and I'd come out myself, and, you know, I was still in that early stage of, like, just doing a lot of processing, basically. And ContraPoints had put out that, like, trans trender video. So this was, like, what, almost 4 years ago? And it just rubbed me all sorts of wrong ways. Like, just... I didn't even stick around for the discourse. I was just like, I can't have this person's view in my life anymore, because it's... I think she'll really screw up my head. Oh yeah, absolutely. I stopped at the one that was a few months before she came out. Or maybe it's the same one that we're thinking of then. It was gross. Like, the video was just like, it was really, really gross. That's the one that made me really start questioning her messaging. Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, even prior to that, I wouldn't have said particularly that... I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna load. I knew it. Darn it. Yeah. Oh, Quill. Well, to go back to Astro, like, ContraPoints wasn't really somebody whose style clicked with me very well, even early on. But she was, for at least a short while, like, the only, like, trans voice on YouTube that I knew. So, you know, it was just kind of like default, basically. Which is kind of how folks like her get in positions where she's at, where she's just kind of the default that everybody gets recommended. As to what you were talking about, Quill, yeah, like, Lindsay Ellis is... what, I don't remember what video it was that she did, but like, it was about, I think it was specifically like about trans issues in film, but she was wearing like a Buffalo Bill t-shirt, and she was drinking coffee out of a Bates Motel coffee mug, and it was just really like, yeah, is that what you wanna, that's how you wanna play it then? Flopple says Contra always came across as someone whose style was made to come across as if she was the smartest, quote unquote. Screw the concept of intellect, but yeah, no, I dig, yeah, I dig why the quotes were there. Smartest person in the room, and of course she got put on a pedestal as the queen of transgenders, and it just, no, just please, just no. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm really glad that, like, I'm really glad that I kind of by accident ended up following a pretty wide array of trans folks on Twitter, and then just kind of falling into certain Discord and streaming communities where I could, like, be around. Oh, Automod, please don't. Be around trans folks with a lot of different, like, viewpoints and points in their lives to learn from. That, like, someone like ContraPoints wasn't the only voice that I had in my life. I just don't think it would have been really great for me long term. Quill says, I watched the H-Bomb Donkey Kong charity stream all the way through 3 times, and boy, did a load of the guests turn out to be various types of creep. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, I don't know, I wish I could say I was, and this is not, like, directed at you, Quill, like, and certainly it took me by surprise at the time, but kind of in retrospect, I wish I could say that I was surprised, because, you know, like-minded folks clump together, basically. Hive says I'm a bit dubious about BreadTube. I think that's fair. Like, that's 100% fair. Quill says, I hate how Contra gets treated like she represents us as a whole. We need no queens. Absolutely. I'm also having a cigarette now. We need no queens. We need no monarchs. Astro says, high production, money, plus conventionally attractive, plus white helped a lot too. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Flopple says, I definitely have feels towards how the online trans community is excessively white, oftentimes leans young, and puts conventionally attractive folks on the tallest pedestals. Folks who have very little understanding of the marginalization of others, and it shows. That's, yes. Yes. That is absolutely a pretty... Hi, words, come back to me. That's actually like a pretty huge problem, I would say. Because there are, like, yes, we're marginalized as trans folks, but, like, there's a lot of axes there that we just don't experience, or we don't experience to the degree that words come back to my brain. Like, this is actually kind of an important point. That people, that black folks or other folks of color, disabled folks, although disabled folks also can be white, of course, but, like, we just don't deal with all of that stuff, that side of it. So to have this kind of image of the trans community being white and having our aspect of marginalization put forward as the broader general experience of trans folks is not good at all, and is definitely not helpful, and definitely makes me worry that, like, because it feels like a lot of times that, like, when you have white folks who are, I've mentioned this in Auntie's Discord before, when you have, like, white folks who are on some axes or multiple axes of marginalization, but, like, as soon as we get our stuff sorted, you know, either if it's general social acceptance or if it's just, like, personal, our own personal stuff sorted, we just kind of, like, disappear. You know, it's like we're not part of the struggle anymore. You know, we're good. We're all good. So, you know, everybody else can kind of sort their own stuff out. And I'm not here for that. Quill says, oh, crud. There's one person in particular who is in the DK stream who you can watch actively predate on one of the other guests in the VODs. Oh, gross. Oh, super gross. I do not like that. And Hive says that's where the trans issues are a problem of the bourgeoisie takes come from as well. Absolutely. Yes, yes. BreadTube may not be an official organization or even have willing members, but it, excuse me, sure has a lot to answer for. Yeah. I didn't know about that particular thing that you had mentioned, Quill, because I didn't watch H-Bomber Guy's stream, because, like, you know, it's, I don't know, like, I don't watch the Jerry Lewis telethon either. I mean, I don't benefit from the Jerry Lewis telethon, but, like, giant, super huge streams like that are just a little bit more than I have spoons for. But that's a lot, and I hate it. Let me actually play some levels here, by the way. Yucca Duck. I think the only folks that I like kind of still watch and listen to are Thought Slime, Sophie from Mars, and FD Signifier. I think those are all, like, are they all considered BreadTube? Quill says is an important thing for me at the time as an egg with a neglectful turfy partner. Seeing that much support was valuable at the time. I don't, like, I'm not, I will not, I do not neg on you at all for, like, watching through the VODs and getting something out of that. Like, and it wasn't me avoiding watching the stream, like, for any high horse reason, but it was just, like, simply, I can't watch that much. It's just, it's too much for me. Usually, like, my stream limits are like 3 hours max, and that's not even just as a streamer, that's like as a viewer. I can't engage longer than that. Astra says, I have a whole world of problems with who positions themselves as cis-facing representatives of the queer community and how it is detrimental to the community as a whole. Just yikes. Absolutely. Quill said I have plenty of time to put it on in the background in uni. Okay. One of my like my personal issues with streams, like, as a form of entertainment, is that it's really hard for me to put a stream on as background. Like, I feel like I need to be I need to be like at least partially active, if that makes sense. It's literally about 50 hours though, that's like so much. Hive asked, didn't FD Signifier specifically make a video about how he feels weird being lumped into BreadTube because BreadTube is a bunch of white kids who talk about their issues from a white lens. They don't even consider him part of their space. Yes. Yes, he did. The video is called Breaking Bread. Although I don't think it was quite as negative as that. Like, it is definitely got things to say about BreadTube and about BreadTube being a very excessively white space. It's a cool looking level, Phantom Strom, it really is. Flopple says, to be honest, I use streams as background noise, then slowly return from my lurking when the conversations get something I feel I can contribute to. Like, and that's sensible, Floppable. It's just, it's like, it's really hard for me to not be looking at it. Yes! Thank you, Hive. I did want to thank you very much for playing the level, Phantom, and for leaving a review on it. That was very, very kind of you. I didn't expect anybody was gonna play it, actually. I don't know why I can't seem to, like, I can't seem to really pull that trick. Like, sometimes I'll try to play Isaac, like, on the side, and like, have the stream on. But if I do that, I literally just do not notice anything that's going on in the stream. It will completely be out of my mind. Oh, okay, I gotta hit that button. Oh, that was nice. I feel like this level actually works a little better than Macways usually do. Because I think Macways levels oftentimes are a little bit more built up visually than necessary. Like, there's a lot of crufting in Macways levels. And sometimes it's just a little bit too much. Wait, what just happened? Oh, fudge. BreadTube being a Reddit thread that evolved into a label that fans apply to creators rather than creators usually claiming themselves means it's always going to skew white, cis, het, and male due to unconscious bias alone. That makes a lot of sense. I never quite understood how that worked. Like, I vaguely know the history of BreadTube, but, like, I don't quite get it. Like, did all the BreadTube folks hang out on the BreadTube Reddit? And they just kind of got unofficially press ganged in? Or was the BreadTube Reddit about these folks' videos? And yeah, it feels weird to me, but I don't really use Reddit enough, I think, to quite get how it works that way. My experience with, like, Reddit is basically 99% LittleBigPlanet. I'm occasionally on Reddit mainly for gaming. That's the same with me. Like, I do my LBP, I do my LBP promotions on Reddit, and I'll occasionally, like, if there's a question that I feel like I can answer, I'll answer the question, but I don't really use it that much. Some people decided they liked the creators Decided the creators they liked, who were ostensibly leftist, were under the BreadTube label, so the original members didn't have much choice or input. Okay, so it was just like, you're BreadTube now. That's just weird. I mean, I kind of get it, but you're explaining it fine. That's not a problem. It's just like the social dynamic of how that works out just feels like a whole kind of thing. I always assume bread equals white anyways because of obvious reasons. I mean, you're kind of right, but not precisely right. If I understand correctly, the bread thing is from a book called The Conquest of... Wait, is it The Conquest of Bread? And it's a book of leftist theory? I guess there's wheat bread, but I mean, yeah. That's the gist of it. Because I had the same question, Astro, and I think actually it was our wonderful chat that answered it for me. Because I had no idea what it was supposed to be going about. It was a jokey reference to some Marxist writing from like a century ago. Yo, me too. Astro, like I didn't know what it was until folks explained it to me. And I haven't read the book, so... Because I'm not like... I'm not so much one with the focus for fancy book learning anymore. Which actually I kind of hate. Because I would like to have the concentration to do some book learning. But, not very... The last, like, 4 years in particular, I have not had the focus to sit down with the book. Quill says, really appealing to the broad masses with that topical reference. Really, though? Hyde says, oh my god, how does the Moe High School Girls Assassins anime turn heh underwear joke into... turn a heh underwear joke and instantly twist it into a character moment about indoctrination and deprogramming in child soldiers while still managing to have jokes peppered in. That sounds like a lot, Hive. Like, should I take this to mean that the anime is actually good? Because I don't know. I mean, I could use a little less regular propaganda, let alone, you know, actual secret police propaganda. The anime is punching at a level I was not expecting. I mean, I'm certainly not expecting it. I'm just hearing it, like, on the side. Is that the one where the schoolgirls stop terror attacks on a train station with the power of teamwork and silenced pistols? I think, Panda, yes, I think that is, in fact, the one. And rubber bullets? Why are they recommending my own level to me? Like, you don't gotta do this. Sumo, you don't gotta do this. This is not... I don't... Sumo, we need to talk. Alpy! I'll only be able to stay for like 20 minutes or so, but I thought I'd stop by. It is lovely to have you, Alpy. It always is. Congratulations on the team pick, by the way. I don't know if you got the notification, but your the last level that you did, the Savannah one, it got the team pick, and it deserved it, 100%. Vehicles 2 by Ronkin H. That's 18 picks now. Albie, you are like a champ. You've got you quite possibly the belt. You're gonna take it away from Scary Biscuit. I don't know who's got the largest number of team picks in LBP, but I would think that, like, I think Scary Biscuit's probably up there. He's got a lot of them. Wait, was Scary Biscuit a lad? I don't remember. There's somebody who's got a very lad-adjacent name, but is in fact a lassie. But I don't remember which of the famous YouTube creators, which of the famous LBP creators that is. I don't think it's Scary Biscuit. I used to know all these people. I mean, like, not know them directly, but know of them by reputation. I do not know either. It was one of the big ones, though. Like, one of the old community creators that, like, when you thought of LBP, it would be like one of those top 10 names that would probably pop into your head. But I do not have the granular memory for it anymore. And that's okay. That happens. I need to talk to Steven and get Steven to turn on my turn on the comments on my profile, because I get no comments on my profile and I hate that. Hive says, so far the secret police are portrayed as petty and incompetent, and the character arc for one of the deuteragonists is being deprogrammed from her cult-like indoctrination and moving towards using non-lethal means of incapacitating targets in preserving the sanctity of human life, including doing first aid on anyone who's been injured and is bleeding out, including their targets. It's an anime that's come out recently called Lycoris Recoil. It is a lot of words, but that's okay. Cool says, I made a horrifying character in Dark Souls 3 that I tried to name Plumy Eye Lady, but got cut off by the letter limit, so it became Plumy Eye Lad, which is so relatable, I think. I mean, yeah, that's definitely fair. Astro says I've disconnected from YouTube activists in general at this point and mostly watch painting, sewing, and fishies now. If I need to be educated, I'll go to PT server. I mean, honestly, Astro, pretty much the same. Like, I would say the vast majority of what I watch on YouTube right now that isn't just music is probably somebody talking about horror movies. I want to drive these vehicles. I don't want to take them as prizes. And I do not need a cop car. Hive says it's kind of cool to see an anime about, hey, Tokyo is a right-winger's glorious dream where the secret police kill the undesirables, is actually be about, hey, that right-wing dream is wrong, we need to break away from it. I mean, I do appreciate that. I should get on PT's Discord. It's a really good Discord, Quill. It's got, I find, like, the general political tilt is very much where I'm at. Like, it's very much to the left of center, which I do appreciate. It manages to kind of silo off the heavier conversation areas so that you could still have areas where people are being goofy and having fun and talking about games or talking about movies or whatever. But also, like, here's this dedicated space for discussing mental health and where folks are at, like, right now. And here's this dedicated space for talking about, like, more serious issues. And we could pick those apart in that space where it doesn't have to kind of be everywhere, which keeps those conversations very focused, which I appreciate, but also allows that goofiness in the other sections of the Discord. It's got a really nice balance, and I think it's handled a lot better than some of the other Discords that I've been in. Hive says I just kind of hide there and every now and then read Context Corner, which honestly is a perfectly fine way to engage with it, I'd say. I kind of skim through everything just because I kind of get twitchy if I've got, like, marks in a channel that, like, there's unread messages, which is one reason that I really can't keep up with too much, can't keep up with too many Discords. I thought we were going to be able to drive these cards, but we are not. Quill says I'm an anarcho-communist who also has a small child living in my head who messes up with my political views with a desire to be kind at all times. I think that you would fit in just fine. I don't think that you would be ruffling that many feathers. And I don't think that they would be ruffling yours. I just... Why? Now I'm stuck in this car. Why though? This is not what I was expecting, and it's certainly not what I wanted. Fun life hack. You can mark Discord channels as read, so the marks disappear even if you haven't read them. Wait, really? Wait. Hive, are you serious? Oh, Chili Beans! It is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing very well tonight. I hope that your boiler searching was, amenable? Is amenable? That's the word that I want. I hope that there were no boiler snakes. You found the boilers! I mean, I think that there's like a 50 XP bonus per boiler. So, I don't know how close you are to leveling up, but, you know, you could be right around the corner. Yeah! I'm very proud. I'm gonna bounce out of this level, because this is just not... It's not working for me. I'm very sorry to the creator of this level. It's not bad, but there's just not... It's not enough going on. I agree with you, Alpy. There's a lot of, like, that level was a lot. It was a little bit too much. We need something that's got more gameplay. Hive says, I don't even know what I am other than I suppose in some way I'm a disappointment for being in some way part of the system. I mean... I don't think so. I mean, Hive, aren't you working specifically to make sure that disabled folks get their needs met? And until we build a system that actually functions, like, we need something to do that. So if people gave you guff for I would be very displeased with them. Also, mine! It is wonderful to see you, mine, and thank you so much for playing my level. That was really kind of you. I appreciated it. Mine, can I ask you a question? Did you, when you played the level, the final, like, display case, did it show your character's costume? Because I set it up to copy the costume of player 1, but because I'm always wearing my costume... Oh, it did! Yes! Woohoo! Because I wanted it to do that, but because I always wear my own costume, I didn't know if it was actually, like, doing the thing that it was supposed to do. That makes me really happy. I feel really happy about that. Sumo, what are you even doing? Okay, Sumo, if you are recommending 100 jumps for me, I will play 100 jumps. At the first moment, I think you copied my costume. I posted a thank you message on Twitter about Sunset Grassland getting the TP. You deserved it. Like, that's... I really liked Sunset Grassland an awful lot. I think that you did an excellent job with that level. Check your DMs when you have a chance. I will do this thing. Oh, that's all you need to do? I will do that because there are some channels that are just like not in my wheelhouse, but I still feel like I've got to check them all. So I might start doing that with like with the Final Fantasy stuff, because I just... and the Monster Hunter stuff. I know that PT has got... Let me think. Like, I know that they put up links during stream. They might have links up on their... Let me actually check. Because they might have a link up on the Twitter profile. They do not. Foo. And that's Twitch, that's Twitter, but not Discord. I guess, because I don't really like do Discord stuff. I guess that you just have to check on a stream. I don't know why the servers are being all wonky right now. Hive says all you gotta do is read what you want to read and then mark the rest of the server as read. I'm gonna do that, Hive, and I think that will take a fair amount of stress off of me. Mine says, me and the pals have been working hard on the project, but there isn't a set date on anything right now. Well, I am waiting with bated breath. When y'all get your stuff set up and together, let me know. I would love to take a look at it on the show. Yes, we're definitely not in for crunch. Oh, in that case, that is excellent. I'm wondering if maybe I could find levels by just looking at Oh, this is gonna take forever to load. Just letting you know that it's an entire adventure, so I don't think 5 minutes would do it justice. Well, I mean, I could at least take a look at one of the levels within it. I have done like a full level review before. I don't remember how I set that up, but it was kind of recently. Oh, Alpi, don't worry about not having too much talk. Like, if you just want to hang out and listen, that is 100% cool. But thank you so much for dropping by tonight. I hope that you have a very, very nice day, and I hope that we will see you again sometime in the future. There's 7 levels including the intro. That's pretty chonky. There's LittleBigPlanet. I'm trying to think about how I did it. It was Far From Home. I think what we did was, I think I played the first level, and then in the hub I talked about the levels individually, but I played through the entire adventure. So that might be a way to set it up. Servers, like, I swear, I'm so sorry, folks. I don't know why the servers are such butt tonight, but they are. It's very much a Sumo Digital moment. I might go back to create mode and just kind of futz about, because I don't know how many levels we're actually going to be able to play. And I can't go too far over time because I do have work tomorrow. Oh, Called! It is wonderful to see you, Called. I hope that you're doing really well tonight. I hope that life is being nice and gentle to you and is not giving you any more guff than you feel like you can handle. I feel like we're in a very, like, we're in a mid-guff. Like, we're between two gulfs of guff at the moment. Mine says I still have hope for an LBP4, not just because I bought all the DLC. I mean, PtaER, I would like to see an LBP4, honestly. I don't know who I'd want to handle it, because MM is being a little bit weird recently, and Sumo is Sumo. But I would love to see an LBP4 that, like, really went in and sorted the server issues. That alone would be worth the price of admission. To see an LBP4 where they had time to actually work on story mode, so story mode didn't feel so half-baked. I wasn't particularly impressed with LBP3's story, but I think it would have been a lot better if it had had an extra chapter to breathe, because cramming everything into 3 adventure maps was not the way to go. It particularly, like, the 3rd map feels really unfinished. So just, like, you know, having a story mode that they put the time into would be worth it. Working out the kinks in, like, the advanced create mode, that would be super worth it. because advanced create mode as it is now is like a total crapshoot if it's gonna work. Quill says, do you get summoned when people think of you? Oh, that's the called. I don't know, called. Do you have a? Is there a method of summoning called? Because I'd use it all the time. I'd say either give Sumo another chance or give it to PtaER. They made Little Nightmares and LBP Vita. You know, I could see PtaER doing it, because PtaER worked on the DC Adventure Pack 2, and the DC Adventure Pack was pretty solid. What did I miss? Hold on. How would one summon me? I mean, Mind Planet. That one's easy. Just like, we just got to turn the key in the ignition of the taco truck, and like, I'm pretty sure that you pop up. You could still get online trophies in LBP games. Only LBP 3, unfortunately. Call says enjoying a Mickey D's breakfast right now. Mickey D's breakfast is like the best part of Mickey D's. There's the sausage egg muffin with hash browns. And really, hash browns from Mickey D's are just a delivery vehicle for grease, which makes them the perfect hangover food. And then either coffee or orange juice. Astro says, okay, so if you go into the channel settings, mute the channel until I turn it back on. That will make the channel grayed out and will not require you to mark it as red. Then you go to the server settings and hide red and muted channels. That is so good to know. Thank you, Hive, and thank you, Astro, both of you, for giving me the heads up on this, because that's like really, really helpful for me. I might actually be able to look at other servers. Call says, got a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle with 2 hash browns and large coffee with an espresso shot. That sounds so good. Cool says I get summoned if you put a bag of big marshmallows and spicy noodles under a cardboard box held up by a stick with a rope attached. I love that. I love everything about that. Mine says then you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. But you know what? Is that really what it's all about? I'm not 100% sure myself. Oh crud, did I like not light the cigarette? I was on a Dreams Discord server for a little while. I don't know if it was the official one or not, but this was like roundabout when Dreams came out of early access, I think. And it was just so busy, and I could not keep up with it at all. And like, it legit made me panic. So eventually I ended up just seeing myself out of it. Des says, well, I cooked dinner last night and impressed myself. Chicken satay stir fry with rice, sweet peppers, and steamed broccoli, and courgettes. Are courgettes like little cougars? Are they like little pastry cougars? Because I love that. I love everything about that. Oh, I want to play Sackboy Action. That sounds exciting. Did I eat today? I don't remember. I don't think I did. I think I'll have to do that before I go to sleep tonight. Assus is not gonna lie, I mute everything. I only have notice for DMs and mentions. That's like probably a good way to do it, honestly. Us for zucchini? No. I mean, Us is for doppelgangers, Des. I saw that movie. It was really good. I recommend it, and I recommend it highly. But unfortunately, there were no zucchini in that movie. There were scissors. There were scissors, and there was amazing acting. But no zucchini. Zero zucchini. I will food. I will definitely food before I sleep. I saw today. I was clever? Question mark about this. I found a theater with nobody in the theater. Like, I was the only one, and I watched Nope, and Nope was pretty darn good. I'm not 100% sure. Well, I mean, I guess it's not family friendly, but it is. Some of the best parts are a little bit hard to talk about, I think, in a family friendly stream. It's good though. It's really good. I don't know if I like it as much as Us, but I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like they're going for slightly different moods in how they use environment, because Us feels very claustrophobic, and Nope feels very agoraphobic, if that makes sense. Oh, Phantom, don't worry at all. Thank you so much for dropping by tonight. Thank you so much for taking a look at my level. I hope that you have a really, really nice day. And please keep yourself safe, because world is not always a safe place. Oh, they're called zucchinis in the United States. Well, I don't know why y'all gotta be fancy in the UK, but I think zucchini is a fine word. It's a fine Italian word. Which is why in the US it's called My Life as a Zucchini, and elsewhere it's called My Life as a Courgette. But what about a hive? Hive. What about my so-called life as a zucchini? And we could have, it could be animated, and we could have Claire Danes reprise her role as Angela Chase. And we could get AJ, what was her name? AJ Reagan? We could just get the whole crew back. But they could be vegetables. It would be amazing. Hive, it would be amazing. We've got to do this. It would be like VeggieTales, but for hipsters. How has nobody done this yet? This is the $1 million dream idea. This is how I make all of us rich. Cause it's not just gonna be me. When I make the $1 million, like we're all getting on the train. Cause I mean, I don't know what I would do with $1 million, honestly. I don't even know what I would do with like $100,000. Heck, I'm not even sure what I would do with $10,000. $10,000 I would probably just pay rent for a while and not worry about having an apartment. Wait, $10,000 would be 20 months rent for me. I mean, 20 months is a long time with no rent. I'm trying to think of, like, at what point does money become so much that it is literally imaginary for me? And I think 20,000. I think at 20,000, money stops making sense. Like, I get it as a concept, and I could break it down, but I just cannot imagine. I would be a very bad rich person. Or a very good rich person. I don't know. One of those things. Hive says, is now the time I say that my life as a zucchini is a stop-motion animated film about an orphan who has no name, but was called Zucchini by his parents, learning to get along with the other kids in the orphanage he found himself at. This makes it even better. Like, Hive, we gotta get Claire Danes in on this. Des says, I'm really a prince, and Risu has millions that I need to transfer out. If you give me your account, sort code, and password, we can be friends. I mean, is that all it takes, Des? Because all you'd be getting out of my bank account would be IOUs. If you could find a way to steal negative money, then I might actually just give you the deets. What is going on with this level? Why? You don't gotta flip like that. That's not necessary. Honestly. No! I hate this. Why would you do your difficulty curve like this? It's off topic, but I came across another classic Australian slang phrase for your cultural enrichment. Oh, I need to know. Is it family friendly? Because if it's family friendly, I must know. These platforms are awful. But they're more awful in the sense that they weren't this awful before. I think they flip every time you jump. Realizing there's one word that's not family friendly, you could whisper it to me, if need be, or you could send it tomorrow so that it has, and not tomorrow because we're not streaming tomorrow. You could tell us on the next stream so that it has the full effect. Why this? Are you expected to read the minds of the platforms? Apparently yes. And it's doable, but it's a pain in the butt. These ninja, they are very sneaky. Just full of sneaks. Oh no. We've got monkey bars. Why do you gotta do this to me? Why do you have to make me suffer with monkey bars? Wait, what? Really? But it's got a... Is that a brain that I can't kill? Never assume the player knows. Honestly though. At least it's cute. Like, I do appreciate it. And it's very LBP1. Like, I can't lie about that. It is extremely LBP1. And it has its charm. It's an annoying charm. It's the charm that I would kind of like to stop, but it is a charm. Oh, fudge! Use audio cues and design nudges to help guide intuition and progress. This is a good way to go about it. Also, it stopped moving. Why? I don't think it was supposed to stop moving. I think, like, the logic got fudged. Instructions make the game too easy. I mean, if you're reading the instructions, then, like, clearly you're cheating, and you're cheating yourself of the experience of beating the game. But I think this broke. Because this was spinning around a minute ago. And now I'm sad. Oh, we're being goofy, Des. Like, this is definitely being goofy. Like, because it's the whole Dark Souls thing, you know? Oh! That was weird, but sure. I mean, if that's the way you want to flex. Like, there's always like those Dark Souls kids that'll be like, it's better to experience the game not, like, looking at any of the abilities that you have and not having any idea about what you're supposed to be doing. And if you look anything up, then you're cheating yourself. It's so weird. Quill says, I'm so hungry I could eat the crotch out of a low-flying duck. That's... I mean... Wowzers! That's certainly, a mood. I don't know what I would do if somebody said that to me in actual meat space. Except be very confused. And maybe buy that person a sandwich. I might buy that person a sandwich. Because they sound like they could use one. Although that does remind me of like a very South Midwestern slang that I absolutely cannot repeat here. Because there's no way that I would turn it into family friendly, but remind me next stream and see if I remember that. As Kimitachi the equivalent of you lot? I mean, you could translate it that way, yeah? I've heard my sister use that slang in real life. It's not like that the slang is particularly offensive. It's just very confusing. Like, I don't know what I would do with that slang, basically. You know, although I would say that this level is probably overlong, I am really coming around to it. Although I would like this to come back more quickly. Do LBP levels still break? Yes, unfortunately. Some of the levels just don't translate particularly well to LBP3 because there were certain changes in logic and physics. Os Hirunda! It is wonderful to see you, Hirunda. I hope that you're doing very, very well. Hope that life is not giving you any more to deal with and you feel like you can. Late Night Monster Hunter here. Oh god! I did not notice that tricky ninja. These ninja are really, like, they're really bringing it out. Also, this ground is totally grabbable, and I do not appreciate that. Oh god. This is just gonna be so much. Wait, we summon 100-ton blocks to kill the ninja? I love it. Wait, do I have to get all of this in one go? Holy dogs. Quill says it's 11:30 here. I go for some fine cheese. Call me a late night monster. I will do no such thing, Quill. I will do no such thing. That's not true. I absolutely would. Because it would be funny as heck. Please. Level. Why do you make this so hard on me? Non-alternating rotating platforms. Oh, it's terrible. You don't know. It's hurting me in my soul. And they're really awkwardly placed. So it's really, you can't like just... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Maybe there's a thing I'm not seeing. Oh, wait. I can't get up that high, though. But what if... Are these platforms grabbable? They are not. Darn it! The one time I need something to be grabbable and it's not? I wonder if there was something there that didn't spawn. Hi. There we go. Totes my fault. I didn't hit the button well enough. Either that or I didn't notice the button and didn't even try to hit it. But it spawned the rope bridge. Ropeway? Ropeway. It's called a rope. Oh my gosh! LBP1 era snow! I love it! This is so Natsukashi! Ah! LBP1 era level weather effects are like... They're such a mood, and I love them so much. Of course there's a boss. And of course the boss is a bullet sponge. It's LBP1. It's gotta be like that. I love it. I honestly do. Like, there was a whole lot of stuff going on in this level. There were definitely some questionable design choices. Sack thing. I almost said snack thing. Sack thing commits snowmicide. You know, it's with global warming, we're not gonna have to do really anything at all. So, I have never actually played Terraria. I don't know if this is something that I need to play, but I'm gonna take your word. Maji de kare. Oh my god. Hold on. Wait, I gotta see what's going on with this. Onkuri desu yo. 参加してくれた方はステージで紹介させていただいてます。バカステなのに長いので気をつけてね。Alright, so it's a very long but also goofy stage. But I don't know about that level badge. You know, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to this. I feel like, I don't know. Didn't like the taste of that level badge, so we're just gonna say no to it. Which is a shame, because a goofy level about curry sounded like it could have been fun, but... Nah. Why you gotta be like that, Japan? Why you gotta be like that? Super Wova-kun. I don't even know what that is. But it's challenging and it's got bounce pads, so let's rock it. Remaking Terraria in LBP is more doable than Minecraft, though I'd be more interested in LBP take on an immersive sim. Is there a better term for first-time playthrough without any prior knowledge than blind? Like, if I were streaming something, I would say fresh. I think. I'm not sure, like... I don't know if there's, like, really a pithy word. Because fresh feels like it works in certain contexts, but not others. Clueless could work, because Clueless is focusing more on just ignorance of a situation, and not particularly about level of, like, education or ability. But I don't know if it quite gets the nuance that is being gone for. But fresh can also mean I've done it before, but it's a new save. That's a really good point. Supa Woba Kun. I don't know what a woba is. First time could also work. Yes, first time would work. What the heck? Okay. What? What is this? Is that... Does that say, like, Miyayari? I don't know what that would mean. This is so weird. Is this a wover? I don't know what a wover is, but that would make sense because it did say... I mean, I think that you could read it as Super Wova-kun. But, like... What's a wover? Okay, do we not want to be on this... Why is my face red? What? This is how it feels to walk down the street when I have a dizzy spell. That's a mood. Oh, I love this cat though. This is a fab cat. I appreciate actual, like, mechanical effects in levels. I'd go with a Wova being an antagonizing beaver. I'm just reminding myself that it's a family-friendly stream. Now, like, you can't go from the weirdness that we just had into a level that actually looks like a level. Like, I almost feel kind of betrayed. It does have grabbable ground though, so I feel slightly less betrayed. But still a little bit. Because this part looks really cool. I like the mix of wood and cardboard. But I do have a thing for cardboard as a material in LBP. Like, it's got really good use of layers. Like, why would you have this really, really nice section? Like, this is a section that you could build out into something nice and solid, and then I love it, but also it feels completely wasted. Oh my god, it's Tetris! What? Uso! Uso! What the heck? I love that they give you a way to skip it, just in case like you can't get it to work, but... Oh, it just broke. What? What is this? Wait, hold on a second. My husband reckons we should buy a Nintendo Switch, keep it box sealed 20 to 40 years, get a profit. I mean, but Des, consider. If you buy a Switch, then you could just play Splatoon 3? And isn't that better than any profit that you could possibly get in 20 to 40 years? I feel all kinds of ways about this level. I may be dead in 40 years as I'd be in my 80s. I mean, you know, people are living longer every day. This is a very tall collector. I would like everybody to note just how tall this collector is. Oh, now it's out of camera. Well, I'm gonna... But a Switch in 20 to 30 years could buy you many Splatoons. But you need to consider that the online features would certainly be over in 20 to 30 years. You would miss out on all the Splatfests. You would miss out on the kids just playing. You know, quietly discovering their own gender identities, or that might have just been me, but, you know, you would have the base game, you would have the story mode, but nothing else, and that just... I mean, it's still good, don't get me wrong, I mean, story mode for Splatoon is pretty great, but it's not, you know... the only fun shooter that I've ever played. The only fun online shooter that I've ever played. That's true, by the way. Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 are like the only fun online shooters that I've played. Probably because you can't hear the other players. I imagine they would be somewhat less fun if you could actually hear what the other players are saying. Wait, what am I doing? What is this? What is any of this? Is Arachno still here so that we could show him this Spider-Man? Online shooting games do tend to draw toxicity pretty often. I mean, that was... not that it's precisely a shooter. Well, I mean, it did have the online version. The online part of it was a shooter, but... Lost Planet 2? Like, Lost Planet 2 is just awful. I cannot tell if this level is amazing or not, but I feel like it is. It's a super long collector. What is going on here? Look at this, it's just hiding there. Quilza, speaking of story, there was a dress-up day at the service I worked at today, and nobody told you? What the heck? Hive, like, Are we talking about the story mode? Or are we talking about like the multiplayer team shooting mode? Because the multiplayer team shooting mode was awful. I got stuck listening to a bunch of players talk about their very deep knowledge of what should have happened to Japan after World War II. Give you a spoiler. Not very good. Because they saw that my like, cause you know how it puts up the flag of where you're from? So they could see that I was playing from Japan, but I had no mic to actually interact with them. And it was, yeah, just like these two, probably like 13-year-old kids, just talking out of their bums about pretty much like war crimes. I think they would have been pretty much war crimes. It was gross. It was very gross. I had the good fortune of not having anyone talking in my games. I did not have that good fortune. Cool, so I showed up in uniform and I was only offered a pug onesie that had a hole in the groin? Was looked at like I was unreasonable for declining to wear it as mask-presenting educator in a primary school setting. Yeah, that seems like an incredibly inappropriate costume for them to throw at you. Quill, and I hope that you gave them a sharp backhand. Hive says, I also had the pretty good fortune of pretty much everyone in the games being from Japan. That would be helpful. Speaking of cool games, Wreckfest has servers for the PC version, and all of them I landed on were very pro-US Orange Man conservative as F. That's... wowzers. Quill, that sounds like a whole lot. Honestly, your day sounds like a whole heckin' lot. I did not think I would have handled it with quite as much aplomb as I imagined that you did. Hive asks, why can't we have a simple destruction derby game without that man's fans being involved? I'd say that's because we live in the worst timeline, but that's not even true. Like, we could live in a much worse timeline. The timeline is just bad enough. Irashaimase! Sukari... did... Oh, wait, this... slow down, I can't read it. Gosh darn it. Ho ho! いつものようにテロリストに向かう I can't read your story if you go forward so quickly. Apparently there's terrorists. That's all I know about this level, is that there's terrorists. LVP demo, Doko demo, Isho. 言い忘れました。謎の4人の相手をするのはテロリストじゃない。それはリビッツさん。つまりテロリ... Slow down! Cat, slow down! Quill says, hate going to that service. The manager's only interested in looking good to the company, which they make our problem. I hate that, Quill. I played LoL in 2012. Oh wait, LoL is League of Legends and not Laugh Out Loud? I never played League of Legends. I don't know if I missed out or not. Oh, I see how it's gonna be. You're gonna be sneaky like that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I did not. I don't, like, what was I doing in 2012? Was that after my PlayStation 3 exploded? I mean, it didn't actually explode. It overheated so much that it decided it was no longer gonna work. Hold on a second. I can figure this out. Toulouse release date. Because it was that summer. Well, now, Toulouse came out in 2013. June of 2013. And I'm pretty sure that it was still summer when the PlayStation 3 decided to stop working. And then I don't think I played anything for like, I don't know, like 2 years? 基本はできてるさね。次はちょっと難しいぴょん。難しいぴょん。Is it though? Is it really difficult? I mean, they did just say ちょっと難しい. Basically saying I can relate to the not playing. Oh, hold on a second. Relate to the not playing online games because toxic people think. Oh, definitely. No, I wasn't trying to like call your card or anything. I was mostly just trying to put it in kind of like a chronological space in my mind. I mean, League takes the crown in that arena. Is League, and this is me being honest, because like I really don't have the background. Like, is League the worst of the worst? It's not safe to play around kids at all. Pretty much, yeah. That sounds like garbage. That sounds like wet hot garbage. It's not the worst of the worst, but it's pretty bad. I am honestly really happy that I missed out. This level is gonna be like forever. We could do this. LOL, CSGO, COD lobbies are all really bad. Okay, hold on a second. CSGO is Counter-Strike Global Offensive? And COD is Call of Duty. That one I know. Why you gotta be like this game? Honestly, though. And we talked about LoL already. Okay, so I think I at least know those games. I got a day-long pile-on for asking for an LGBT-friendly guild in World of Warcraft Classic. Why have people gotta be like that? I'm totally pushing this in the wrong direction. And it still worked. Wait, what? That was weird. Okay, sure, whatever. Wait, hold on a second. Where'd my grappling hook go? This level is not charming, but I don't know, it's just not quite... It's not quite striking me. Job-wise, are we good? We are, I think, good, Des. I've got shifts tomorrow and Sunday. And then I've got 3 shifts after during the week. And I'm gonna have to check my schedule again to figure out when they are so that we can set up the stream schedule. But it seems pretty solid. Kini o mizu wo agete hoshii da wan. Yeah, but I've been enjoying it for the most part. Although I will be honest, like it is a bit exhausting. Not gonna lie. WoW Classic was like, if you were not a cishet man, people came out like roaches to harass you. It was bad in particularly because of the sheer number of people. That sounds absolutely awful. But you see this face of Australia if you ask for any support publicly. What, so... And this is probably me, like, getting towards the end of stream not parsing well. Like, it's okay to ask support privately, but if you publicly ask support, that's where they start to get on your case? Or is it like, also if you ask for support privately, they will get on your case? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I missed a message. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Quill says, Australia likes to pretend we're better than US, but really we just have stricter gun laws and less money funding fascists. But you see the face of Australia if you ask for any support publicly. Gotcha. Okay. I am on the trolley. I wish that I were not on the trolley, but I am in fact on it. But asking for support as a minor in Australia will get you harassed. Well, that's super not cool. I'm gonna go with super not cool. You would think that we would want to encourage young people to be able to ask for support when they need it. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. I thought this level was going to be short. I know Australia is in particular bad for housing. I did not know that. I mean, I feel like I should have. I feel like that's the thing that's come up, but I don't think I realized it. Maybe it's just because in my mind, like, the complete nonsense of the US housing market kind of dominates. God forbid you make any mistake or poor choice. Oh, of course not. Absolutely, that's out. That's totally out. Oh my god, we've got like 2 more sections. We could do this. Disco, you could totally do this. I like this music, but I also think it's gonna get a copyright strike. Wait, what am I... Do I gotta make... Oh! Disco, don't be silly. You're making stairs. That's not how you make stairs. You have failed at stairs. You are a poor squirrel girl. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy as mildly complicated pie. Also kind of annoying, but still easy as mildly complicated pie. No! That's not what I wanted to do. Visco, you gotta stop. You can't be doing it like this. Just push it! Why are you even bothering picking the thing up? They're gonna help you. This robot is two-faced and seeks your destruction. Do not be fooled. This cocky-faced robot is not your friend. I kinda love it though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, can I? Look at that. That was a mistake. Look at that mistake is what I meant to say. That's what we wanted to do. Now we are definitely on the trolley, but this trolley's the good trolley, not the bad one. Not like last time, where we were betrayed by our trolley. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Oh no! It's like a maze. I bet these will electrify us. It's always with the electricity, honestly. And I'm not here for it. Wait, I'm not supposed to throw them into the wall. I'm supposed to throw them into the box. Cool. See? No stress. No stress at all. Migoto robo. Is it really, though? I should play more J-side levels because they are weird, but they're also, like, deeply charming. The set of levels look like they play nice, though they look a little bare bones art-wise. It was a little rocky in the first section, but I think it smoothed out as the level went on. The art effort was definitely, like, put into particular areas, though. Gonna head to bed, need to get a good sleep after the last couple days. Quill, it is 100% understandable. Thank you as always for dropping by tonight. I do hope that the next couple of days are a little bit smoother on you. I'll put up a stream schedule on the Twitters, like in the next day or so. I think we should be fine at the very least for Monday. I don't think I have work on Monday, And I'm pretty sure that all of my shifts this week are going to be daytime shifts, so we might be able to just do the same schedule we've been doing, the Monday, Thursday, Friday. But at any rate, I do hope that we'll see you next time, that you have a wonderful and restful sleep. And I'm actually gonna start to put a bow on things because we have gone a little bit over time. Not too badly, but I also am gonna need to get some sleep. Hold on a second. Did that comment? What did that comment just say? Fun if you don't mind long intro in foreign language. You know what, buddy? Everybody's language is somebody's foreign language. So, I'm just saying, maybe don't be a D-bag. You don't gotta be a D-bag. But let us... Oh, fudge. Okay, we didn't have to do the whole loading. That makes me happy. Whew. What a whole kind of night. It was a very pleasant night. It was definitely an enjoyable night. I feel like we got that nice mix of... Here's some chewy, chonky topics to look at in a serious way, while also being able to do a little bit of goofy, just faffing around kind of stuff, and I like that mix. I'll be honest with you, it is appreciated that we can kind of pull that off here. Alice says, okay, me and Ludo finished our recording, and the next episode is Godspell and Jesus Christ Superstar. That sounds really interesting. I'm looking forward to both this one and also to this next one coming up. When is your upload for the moon landing faking episode? So that I can get my peepers on that, or at least my ears on that. But end of the month, okay, that will give us a chance for us to put up a link before your next podcast upload. That's what I want to say. My words are just not working out well. I also came in just in time to say thanks for the stream. Thank you so much, Alice, and thank you for the hard work on the podcast as well. As I always say, everyone, please be drinking all the water that you need. Please be eating at least once a day. I'm going to eat after this myself. If you got medications, be taking the medications on schedule or as close to as you can. And know that there's a lot of people out there who are definitely having you in their heart, want you to have your best and safest life. And I'm just one of those people, but there's other folks out there. It ain't just me. But I really do have to go. So, from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be. Also, Des, that's pretty awesome. Thank you. Arigato. Arigato. Sayonara. See you. And ciao.